There we go. Let's do the posting. Bam. Send now. Yes, I know. I'm pinging everybody. I don't care. I don't care. That's the point. Yoink. And there we go. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ready to rock and roll. Alright, let's log out of that. Doot. Boop. Okay, the posting stuff is done. What's going on, everybody? It's Mobius Y here. Today is Tuesday, April 7th. On the day of streaming this, it's only about 6 o'clock, so I'm an hour early. I'm actually starting later than I wanted to. I've been home for almost 2 hours because, as I said before, my schedule has changed around. So normally I would have only been home really recently and not starting for at least an hour. But I gotta get my fat ass out of bed sooner, which means I need to go to bed sooner, which means I need to stream sooner. So, yeah. This isn't permanent because hopefully things will go back to normal once all the COVID-19 stuff dies down, and there are far less precautions in place, so we'll see how long this lasts. I would wager stuff for several months still. Anyways, let's get the sellout crap out of the way first, because I always forget to do that for the people watching this on YouTube. My name is Mobius Y. If you'd like to see more Stellaris Console Edition content, subscribe to the channel. Tingle my dongle so you are notified when I upload future videos. Check out the other playlists. We've got the Stellaris Mechanics playlist, kind of deep diving into how the game works. We've got Let's Play Stellaris Console, more videos like this one. And Stellaris Console Tips and Strategies, which gives tips and strategies, as the name implies. I know, big surprise there. Anyways, also check out the links in the description below. There's my Twitch channel, which I stream this off of, so you can come by and watch me playing live. My Twitter feed, great way to keep in touch with me, and I'll post important announcements, such as if I have to cancel or postpone a stream. And of course, the Discord channel, where we just recently hit 100 members. Pretty exciting about that. So you can join that. Got our own small little Stellaris Console Edition community going there. Lots of people from both Xbox and PS4 consoles, so if you'd like to arrange multiplayer games with others, you can do so in the Discord channel. Those links are all in the description below for those of you watching on YouTube. Alright, with that all out of the way. Okay, we're going back to our multiplayer game with the Random Empire. It was these guys, yeah. Boop. The the Zukes. I don't even remember the damn name. Zulokako regime. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, I'm having a lot of difficulty with this thing's name. I was trying to remember what the hell it was at work today. I was like, what the hell's the name of the empire that I'm even using? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, this was a derelict cruiser that we got. Okay, cool. Chad Thunderbells, good to see you again. The Crusading Brownie, thanks for coming by tonight. Appreciate it. Okay. So we recently got a couple colonies. We don't have a strong fleet at all. Where were we technology-wise? I can't remember. Oh, right. We're getting psi theory, but do we want to do the... Ooh. Do we want to do the Psionic path? I don't know. I know one thing we can do. Once we get enough influence, what is psionic tech under? It's under society. So how it goes is... sorry, let me open up the government tab. You have to be part spiritualist in order to get the first necessary psionic tech. Okay, so either regular spiritualism or fanatic spiritualism, either or, doesn't really matter. And then that gives you the opportunity to have the psionic theory technology show up in the society tech tree. The odds are actually greater if you throw in a scientist there with the maniacal trait, as you can see I have one here, as well as a scientist with the expertise in psi theory, which is the little purple symbol on the tech card. So if you get psi theory, if it actually does turn up, you can research it And then, if you want, you can change your ethics to whatever else you want. If you want to ditch spiritualism, you can do that. But once you get psionic theory, that's essentially all you need. The hard part is over. After that, you can get the Mind Over Matter Ascension perk as your second Ascension perk. It requires the psionic theory technology and one other Ascension perk selected. So once you get Mind Over Matter, that's great. It unlocks telepathy, and that gives you, I believe, the Psi Warrior, either army attachment or army. One of the two. I can't remember which. Once you complete the telepathy technology. And then the other thing to do later on is for your fourth Ascension perk, you can do Transcendence, which requires 3 other Ascension perks, and one of them has to be Mind Over Matter. So not too much, but no other real technology requirements. Once you get Transcendence, you get the opportunity to do something called Breaching the Shroud. It's a special event for only Psionic Ascension empires, and when you breach the Shroud, you can get cool bonuses, you can get crappy curses, or you can get some really neat, unique, and powerful psionic technologies. The psionic technologies, some of them are the most powerful in the game. The Psi shields are the strongest shields in the game, alongside enigmatic deflectors, which you can get through the enigmatic fortress, but there's like a 1 in 6 chance of getting those. There's also the Psi jump drive, which is even better than jump drive, which by default is the fastest hyper jump drive. And then what's the other one? There's the precognitive interface, which is a special computer that you get for all of your ship types, and it either increases the evasion of more of the smaller ships, or it increases the tracking of your bigger ships. So your battleships get increased tracking with the precognitive interface, and they make it makes their weapons hit a lot better especially when they're shooting at smaller ships. So it's pretty cool. The increased evasion from the precognitive interface can be really good for things like corvettes and destroyers. I'm going to cancel that, and then we'll clear it now. Making a religious squid people with the goal of a leader called the Old One, named Cthulhu. Thank you for the tips. Yeah, no problem. I will admit that the Psionic Ascension path might not be like the best one. It's definitely not the most powerful, because you can get a combination of those curses along with those good boons from the Shroud events, but it is definitely the most unique, because it has the most unique events. No other Ascension path has it. You do still get some production bonuses from your entire population getting the psionic trait. Nothing major, but still, it's cool. It's cool. It's very cool. Very, very cool. Sorry, inside joke. I'm going to return this science ship. And this one is going to return as well. And where's this one? He's going to return as well, because in about a year and a half... ooh, we got living metal. Plus 25%. Good. Already had that option. But in about a month and a half, we're going to get the Curator Archaeology Lab, which increases the chance of finding anomalies, which I really, really want. So yes, going to do that. We don't need the Frontier Outposting. We definitely need the capital buildings producing more Unity. Our Unity right now really sucks, considering how many colonies we have. So 67 months for the next tradition. I'm probably just going to take Courier Network. A new life would be really good, because the increased pop growth speed would be fantastic right now, but I could really use the Courier Network to reduce the cost of traditions right now, because we have 3 colonies, and our Unity is not that great. What other Ascension perks do you plan on taking? I don't know. I was thinking of taking stuff that I don't normally take, especially here on stream. So, I'm kind of leaning towards doing the Psionic Ascension path, because that's obviously the easy route right now. And then after that, probably, honestly, I'm thinking Voidborn. I'd have to go back and like watch the previous stream from last week. Dauntless517, good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Because I'm pretty sure I went through what I'm thinking about, but definitely Voidborn, and then we'll complete whatever Ascension path that I choose, which will likely be the Psionic one. And then we can get things like the Circle of Life, Master Builders, and kind of go from there. But that's what I'm leaning towards. I'm not going to get consecrated worlds this time around. The edict is just too expensive. And right now I'm saving up influence to reform our government, like I said, because I want to get a different civic. This was a random generated empire, so the police state thing with reduced unrest sucks. I don't want it. Oh yeah, there it is. Betharian refining. Do want. That's perfect. That'll be perfect for Castra colony. Let's see. I don't know what we're putting on that colony. We've got power there. This one could be... let's put some food down here, yeah? Yeah, we'll do a bit of food. So let's start with a... oh, I need a temple. I don't have a temple? I think that's why I had that guy over there, because I'm going to put the temple there. Infrastructure projects, don't want to do it just yet. Okay, so temple.
System survey.
There we go. And then we'll do the basic hydroponics farm here. Minoc power. But yeah, honestly, I think I'm just going to kind of wing it. I haven't done like the biological or synthetic ascension, and especially the synthetic ascension. I haven't done that in a while. Both in my single-player Iron Man games that I play off stream and in stream games. It's been a long-ass time since I've actually done a playthrough with the synthetic ascension, to be totally honest. Let's see. Can you aid us in our research? No, they're already helping. Okay, how long for that? 1,000 days still. Oh, okay, dope. I do like this agenda. This isn't a bad agenda. The fact that we're oligarchic isn't too bad either, so I'm going to keep that. Oligarchy? I don't mind oligarchy. I honestly think there are good and bad authorities. Democratic, I say, is the best authority because you can pick any ruler you want, spend a little extra influence, get them in power, and make sure that, you know, if they have traits that you really want to use. Oligarchic is still pretty good because you can have an election, and there's only like 4 possible leaders that can be your ruler. But if you get one there, if you get one in power that has good traits and a good agenda, they're there for 40 to 50 years or until they die. So they can stick around for quite a while. Dictatorial, I mean, you still have the election similar to oligarchic, but the leader is in power until death. So if you have a kind of leader, then, you know, it's not that big of a deal. You know, you could possibly get rid of them with an emergency election, maybe, I think. But dictatorial kind of bleh. And I do not like Imperial Government at all. This is like the monarchy, where there's a line of succession, because you have 0 control over your leaders, over your rulers whatsoever. Your next ruler could totally suck. And just have, like, I've actually had a ruler in one of my earlier games where they had 2 shitty traits. It was awful. That's a thing. Oh no, it's a void cloud. Evade the hostile fleet so you can return. Sonic theory is done. Okay, so this will make it more difficult to shift away from spiritualism. That was my one complaint about it, and I haven't fully tested yet. I need to do that sometime. I probably could have done that now, but whatever. I want to test if by selecting psionic theory...
Construction complete.
Let's get this one. By selecting psionic theory, if you have to wait until it's done before shifting your ethics, because if you shift your ethics away from spiritualism while it's still being researched, I'm curious if the technology option disappears and you got to pick something else. Or I'm curious if you can leave it, and then, like, once you get it and once you start researching it, then you can shift your ethics, because it's an easier time that way. There's no positive attraction modifier towards spiritualism because you haven't completed any psionic tech. Which I'm hoping is the case, because we'll go to society here. Oh no, wrong one. People. Factions. You can see at the top here, the attraction towards spiritualism is A, governing ethics, and B, psionic technology. So those are increasing attraction towards spiritualism. Materialism has a reduction in attraction because we have psionic technologies. So yeah, that kind of sucks. Synthetic ascension, when done, makes nearly all the empires dislike you. No, just the spiritualist ones. Spiritualist empires dislike you because they think you are desecrating your the holy sanctity of your body and your mind, or some crap like that. I don't know. I'm just making shit up. All right, so we want the Curator Archaeology Lab, decreased anomaly fail risk, increased anomaly discovery chance, and increased anomaly research speed. So, like, good stuff all around. Do we want this ship-mounted gravitic sensors? Does that matter? Yeah, let's throw in a fusion reactor. Okay, so the science ship is a little bit more expensive now, but I don't really care. Not a big deal. All right, let's go. Ooh. Alien specimen procurement. Yep, let's go gather them. Let's go gather them. This ship has been fully upgraded. Okay, so we're going to go and take a look at the alien specimen procurement, excuse me, and see which ones we can nab. These are some free society research points for completing each one. So we're going to do that one, then go to that one, then go to that one. Now there's 7 total, and 4 of them are over here. Okay, that's cool. So let's go to this one. Oh, he's flying right through that. Okay. 5, 6, 7. There. That'll get all those completed, which is what I want. Ah, dang, I missed the build. That's the same as last week's, buddy. We have the police state and nationalistic zeal civics, which I'm pretty much going to get rid of. We have an oligarchy, militarism, and fanatic spiritualism for governing ethics. And our species had nothing special about it. We had enduring and quick learners for our traits. This was a randomly generated empire. Oops, no, stop tracking.
System survey.
Stop tracking those. Do we have any other Cybrex events to deal with? I don't think so. Those are the 4 we already got. Yeah, they are. So that's it. Okay. I'm thinking of dropping the nationalistic zeal civic, but I'm a little worried because I'm concerned about losing this system. It's giving us some science. I don't really care too much about the +2 energy, or this one down here, +1 energy, +1 mineral. Those are, you know, minor sacrifices I'm willing to make, but this system with the total of +6 science, I'm concerned about losing that. However, 10% to border range really isn't that much. So, nice first stream story. Oh, it's all good, dude. If you watched last week's stream video, that was on my YouTube. It's the same empire. But yeah, no need to apologize. All good. Are you going tall or wide? I pretty much always play tall. Just like subconsciously, without really thinking about it. I tend to always do that. I would like to try and widen up a little bit here, but that's probably just not going to happen because our economy really kind of sucks right now. Let's see. We need a 5th person. Oh yeah, the Frontier Clinic. I totally forgot. Oh man. But this is a Gaia world, so we don't need it. Right. Now let's check out Menoch Power. This is going to be an energy world, so where do I want to put the next pop? Let's put him here. Build that power plant. Alright, Castra Colony. You know what we could really use are more minerals. So I think I'm just going to build a basic mine right there. Because I honestly don't know what I'm going to do on this Gaia world. I might just do a little bit of everything. I know it's inefficient. And I know it's stupid, but I'm going to do it anyways. Because we got some good science tiles. Like, look at this. +3 society. That's not bad. That would be good for a science lab. The one right below it would be good for a science lab. This one up here with +2 energy and this one with +2 physics, both really good for science labs. We've got a Betharian stone tile. Oh, here's another one with +2 engineering. We got 2 tiles with +2 minerals. This had +3 food. This one had, and there's a bunch with +2 food. Like, we got options. Comet sighted. All right. +10% happiness throughout the empire. Do like. Okay, we can reform our government. I totally didn't notice. The Sneeran have been secured. Okay, reform government. How's our
Ships upgraded.
upgrade? There we go. Beautiful. Okay, now let's get you moving. Where can we send this guy off to? Yeah, let's just send him up this way. Hopefully it's safe. Okay, now this guy is almost all the way back, and this guy is still finishing up his surveying. Okay, that's fine. Let's let him do his thing. Okay, back to reforming the government. We are going to do... Oh, we could do aristocratic elite because it's okay. Big increased... Alright, so we're going to get rid of both of these. I don't really need distinguished admiralty yet because we're not really worrying about wars right now. Oh yeah, exalted priesthood, that's what I want. That was sarcasm, in case you couldn't tell. Could do cutthroat politics. That's always a good pick. Corporate dominion because we are an oligarchy. You know what? I'm actually going to do mining guilds and functional architecture because I'm going to reduce the cost of our buildings. We're still building up. It's early in the game. It'll be kind of useful. So yeah, let's do that. Boop, reform. Increased our minerals by 3 points. Nothing fancy, but yeah, it's all good. I don't much like mining guilds and cutthroat politics were obviously like the two best civic picks there. But functional architecture it's an all right solid pick, especially in these earlier portions of the game. And it definitely becomes much more useful in the mid game after like rapid expansion, reducing the cost of your buildings. So like upgrading this planetary administration is now less than 300 minerals as opposed to, I think it's usually like 500. Which is absurd. We just do not have the mineral generation to be paying that in a single go. Okay, so this guy we're going to move down here. Let's see, Castra Colony. I need to work I need to concern myself with finding a new colony world. Let's take a look at the expansion planner. Now this is I was going to do a video on the expansion planner, but I think like I said, I'm just going to hold off on those kind of videos until we hear more news about 2.2, because I got a funny feeling we're going to get some in the near future. What do we got here? Oh yeah, this is a increased energy credits modifier. So that's why it's a power world. Okay, this science ship is back. Let's go ahead and upgrade him. There we go. And then we will send him out into the void. Go survey these systems, please. We'll get automatic exploration protocols done fairly shortly, which is good. 33 months, good. And then we'll just be able to go blink, go explore. I'm just gonna pop over to the computer for a quick second. Bum 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 bum.
Special project complete.
Tassar Goid secured. So this is why I wanted to get this alien specimen procurement, because each one we do is giving us about 200 points in society research, which is pretty handy. It's helping us get this vitality boosters for starters. Okay, there's really nowhere else for our construction ship to build something of use. Maybe we can put a frontier outpost down somewhere. 7 engineering there in Advar is quite nice, but we've also got 8 minerals? There's no way that... Okay, we got one with 4. There's 3 society, 2 energy, 3 engineering. That's not bad. Okay, so let's go ahead and build a frontier outpost here. This should extend the borders wide enough to get Advatir as well. Did we lose any systems from dropping nationalistic zeal? No, amazingly not. This one is like just a cunt hair inside our borders, so we're still getting that +2 energy. That's pretty cool. So Bovatir and Advatir, we should still be able to get both of those with this frontier outpost. It's not going to be a huge bonus. It's not the best frontier outpost by a long shot. It was mostly those +4 minerals that I was really interested in. What do we got over here? These guys. These guys have Betharian stone on a 12-tile world. That sucks. Why does that suck, Moby? Well, because it's a 12-tile world. I don't want colonize that. Okay, so where are those primitives?
System survey complete.
Oops. There we go. Vitality boosters done. Okay, what's next? Let's go ahead and grab... Let's get terrestrial sculpting. Okay, we can get our next tradition, so let's pick it. Now we're down to 53 months. So before it was like 67 months when we got colonization fever, but now it's only 53 months because we took courier network, which is really nice. That's the whole reason why I picked it over the A New Life tradition. Although the A New Life tradition is pretty good with the extra growth speed and colony development speed especially. Zukoka, let's see. We can definitely upgrade some mining networks here. Yes. I do want. I'm probably going to replace these power plants for mining networks, honestly. Science lab down here, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. These last 3 tiles that where this pop is growing and this one's getting a science lab, these will just be science labs. I need more science. Definitely need more science. And then these power plants will get replaced. And yeah. So yeah, expansion planner. Let's take a look here. So I'm going to actually pause the game. So this is the cool thing about the expansion planner. This is such a handy tool. And I wish people used it. So on the left here, you can select how high you want the habitability on the world to be. So it's like, okay, I need a planet that I can colonize. So the minimum habitability has to be 40%. So you can go with that. Or you can find one that's minimum habitability 0%. And if you have more than one species as citizens, as pops in your empire, you can select all of those. And then, you know, start looking for a planet for those kind of colonists. So I'm going to go with minimum habitability 40% in this instance. And you can actually decide to show planets, only show planets that are surveyed and or planets that are colonizable, which is kind of an odd feature because all of these planets should be colonizable, honestly. But, you know, whatever. So we're going to go is surveyed and is colonizable. Now, all these little boxes at the top will actually sort all of the planets that fit your criteria for minimum habitability, surveyed and or colonizable. So you can arrange them by class, in which case we've got alpine worlds, arctic worlds, tundra worlds. They would actually be in alphabetical order, so it'd be like alpine, arctic, desert, then Gaia, then ocean, then tundra, that kind of stuff. You can also sort them based on how their habitability here. So they'll, you know, if you keep pressing it, it'll go from lowest to highest or highest to lowest. See, this one here is a pretty dang good world. Purder 3. Yeah, that's a good world. That's a very good world. Just need to terraform it or something. Do we need terrestrial sculpting? Yes, I know. So we got plus 20% physics output, but we've also got plus 25% to minerals. So we could do this a bit of a cross, like a hybrid world, where we do mostly science, but a couple tiles we put down just some basic mining networks to increase our minerals a little bit, because that high quality minerals modifier is never one you want to ignore. Plus it's 22 tiles, so that's pretty good. The things that I mostly, you can also, you know, sort these by name if you want to, so it'll actually, like the name of the planets will be in alphabetical order and all that stuff. The things that I mostly sort these planets by is their size. So I've got them sorted from largest to smallest, because I mostly only look at like 18 tile worlds are usually the smallest that I look for, especially in like my early game, mid game colonies, because I want a big planet. I wanted to generate as many resources as possible. And then the other thing that I sort by is we go over here, modifiers. These will sort, or sorry, this will sort the planets by positive and negative modifiers. If they have positive modifiers, they'll go to the top. And if they have negative, you can sort them again so that the negative modifiers are at the top. And why do I care about the positive and negative modifiers? Well, simple. I want to look at what they are and what they do. So this one is low gravity, reduces building cost by -10%. That actually combines kind of nicely with our functional architecture thing. It's only a 16 tile world though, so that's not that great. But it's an okay candidate if we're hurting for another colony. And of course there's this one with the high quality minerals modifier. Not just that, but it also has the wild storms modifier, which is why this planet gives +2 to physics if we were to build a station around it. So there's that. You'd also be able to arrange by status, and this would be like all those little things in the left there. Legends, planet is currently colonizing, is terraforming, planet has an anomaly, hostile fleets are present, planet has not been surveyed, planet is inside another empire's borders. Most of those will be under the status section. Not so much. You can also arrange by, if any are naturally generating a lot of resources right now. So apparently Pooter 3 is actually generating 13 food, like naturally. That is its current tile yield without buildings. It also has 11 minerals, so we want to exploit that. So if you're looking for like worlds that have more science tiles and whatnot, you can arrange them based on the kind of resources that their tiles are producing, if you so wanted to, which is a pretty cool thing. You can also arrange by cost, influence cost, like how much influence it will take to send a colony ship that far and start colonizing that world. Yeah, it's cool. I really hope that this expansion planner is as useful as it is now, as when the 2.2 update drops, whenever we may see that. I hope this expansion planner doesn't change too much, because honestly, it's fantastic. I love it. So we got this 23 size world. What does it have? Bleak, -5% habitability, -10% food. So this would be a crappy food world. And it's generating 7 food, 4 energy, 10 minerals, 3 physics, and 1 engineering. This still might be a decent candidate because it's a pretty big world. It's a size 23 world. Razor. I hope you're talking about the big planets are sexy. Used it all the time, but never know you could sort status. Yeah, like I found that out by accident because I was shifting through these. The problem is that there can be a big ass, like if you have a high habitable worlds modifier, like a 5x modifier active, this is going to be a big help. Yes, I hope so. That would be fantastic. If you have a lot of habitable worlds in your galaxy because you set that modifier at the start of the game all the way to 5x, this list will be massive. And if you're not all the way at the top, you have to get all the way to the top of the list in order to be able to move your cursor into these little boxes and sort the planets. But like I said, I usually strictly look at the size of the planet and any modifiers. Those are the two main concerns for me. I don't really care about, its natural tile yields and all that stuff, because it's like, well, when you build buildings, whatever, you'll get I'll have an extra 11 minerals on this world if I turn it into a mining world, like whoop-de-doo. Not to mention there's also the planetary modifier, but it's largely the size that I look for and what planets out there have modifiers when I'm focusing strictly on colonizing new worlds that are going to be specialist worlds. It's like, okay, I need something with either this modifier, high quality minerals, because it's like I need a mineral world. I want high quality minerals for plus 25% extra mineral production, or exceptional quality minerals, which increases that by 50%, which is fantastic. Protectorate under Kelmy Star mandate. That must have uplifted them or something. Anyways, yeah. Once I figured out that you could arrange, like you could sort through the expansion planner like that, I was like, oh my god, this is so handy. And I think in fact, I know it's been a sorely underutilized tool by probably just about everybody who plays this game. So I wanted to make a video on it to show people how to use it and all that stuff, but never got around to it, and now I'm just like, yeah, you know what? What's the point?
System
I'll be able to do that with 2.2. Why can't I build a research station here? What the hell? Did my A button break? Nope, it definitely didn't break. Let's see. Build a research station. There we go. What? That was weird. Hi, Moby. Can't forget to be polite, right? Wait, what? When am I ever polite? Did I just see a hostile ship? No. I'm on drugs. I'm seeing things. I must be more tired than I thought. Ugh. Okay, so once that guy's done in there, he's going to fly over to here, build that research station, build that research station.
Anomaly found.
And you're going to return to the nearest spaceport. Which, I don't think we have a spaceport around these other worlds, do we? No, we don't. They're too expensive. Okay, so we should be able to... Okay, we need the minerals to upgrade the planetary administration. Definitely need that. I probably had enough just now, actually, but then we just splurged it all on... what's it called? Buildings and those stations and whatnot, but that's okay. It's not a huge panic. I mean, this pop isn't even fully grown yet. It's going to be a little while still. 1.2 per month, yeah. Automated exploration protocols, beautiful. Do like. Okay, we need cold fusion power. Working our way towards that 0-point power because we'll need that. That is a prerequisite for mega engineering. I'm just going to take a quick peek at the computer again. I think it's safe to say I could close it. All right. GTFO. Goodbye. And goodbye. Okay.
Research complete.
Okay, what do we got now? Terrestrial sculpting, very good. Colonial centralization. Yeah, everything else is kind of a meh pick, so I'll just get Engos Vapor for Engos Vapor Refining. Because I don't want to unlock a bunch of other techs with colonial centralization. Not yet. Oh my god, now I have the hiccups. Tarblack secured. This guy still has not gone back to repair his, or sorry, upgrade his ship yet. That is depressing. Okay. Ooh, how are we doing? Zukoka. Oh, geez, we got the other guy ready too. Let's get a science lab going. That was way too slow, but right now you're way too fast. No, I would disagree. I don't think last stream was too slow. Okay, why is it I have an engineering facility there, but I can't upgrade? Oh, right, these science labs aren't done yet. That's why. Learn to read, Moby. Okay, this guy's done. Let's hold off on that. We need to upgrade this planetary administration. There we go. Very good, very nice. Next up. Building a little power plant. Do we have energy grids yet? No, we do not. Okay. That's fine. Well, I'm glad our minerals have gone up to 29. It used to be just 18, which is actually kind of weak. Kind of poopy. Power plant, yeah! Okay, so because I don't have colonial centralization yet, and I just ignored it, as a matter of fact, I can't upgrade this to a planetary capital yet. Even though it's still... Okay, no worries, I'll see you Friday. Yeah, dude, I'll send you a party invite like as soon as I get home. Even though it's still early days, but your tall build is more efficient than mine. Eh. I'm largely just going to chalk that up to practice. That's really all it comes down to. Like I said, I'm also super picky about like where I spend my resources. Like, You got to learn for the early game in particular. Like this asteroid only giving 2 minerals, don't bother. It gives you an extra plus 2 minerals, whoop-de-doo, but it's also draining an additional 1 energy per month. So little bits of resources like that in space, that is one huge downfall of inexperienced players I've found, is where they're just like, oh yeah, resources, oh, build all the stations, get more resources. And then you got to worry about energy even more on your planets and stuff. I got to reboot the Twitch app, hang on. Because you just have so many space stations constructed, you know? Like it actually really does hurt your energy generation when you build stations everywhere. But the reason why you don't really want to do that, and you don't want to just build space stations willy-nilly, is essentially it's inefficient. So you're exchanging the cost of 1 resource for 2 resources. It's not a very good trade-off. You're looking for things like that one in here in Bovatir. This is why I built the Frontier Outpost. 1 station and I'm getting 4 minerals. Like, it's not huge, but, you know, it's more than 2. It's twice as much as 2 for the cost of a single station. What do we have here? Oh, they're in the early space age, eh? And it's not so bad for resources there. We might want to... Oops, no, don't disband. Ooh. Keep on exploring. Okay, what do we got here? Let's upgrade the heritage site, and then we want a Betharian power plant, definitely. My threshold is about 3 minimum. Yes, exactly. It should be at least 3 minimum. And I would say that the exception to this is celestial bodies that are giving energy, because that is a free station. These require, this one is, it's only giving 2 energy, but it's not costing anything. So, oh, Frontier Hospital, eh? Let's get atmospheric manipulation, because I'm going to want to terraform a couple of these bigger planets that are fairly close to our territory, but they're not very habitable. So we want to be able to make use of those. Let's see. Gulantha herds secured. We have lost a bunch of bonuses, so let's go ahead and talk to the curators again. Can you aid us in our research? We would like to purchase this service. Thank you very much. Betharian stone. There we go. There's the power plant. Do want. I take all energy aside from 1, obviously. Well, it's very rare that you'll find a station only generating 1 energy. I've found that if it's only generating 1 energy, it's usually also generating 1 mineral. So those ones I'll grab, because that's still 2 resources. Similar thing with science stations. I've built stations, like I ignore ones where it's like 2 or 1 of a specific field of science, or points in a specific field of science, I should say. Let's get standardized cruiser patterns. Maybe we'll get battleships that way, because this guy still has expertise in voidcraft. Oops, I forgot to assign the particles specialist here. Whoopsie. Okay, this guy's all done. Beautiful. Let's go automatic exploration, please. And this guy needs a ship upgrade for 7.5 minerals. Yes, please. Now, automatic exploration. Off he goes. Okay, we are actually losing food. Not cool. So, what do we want to do first? You know what? Let's get the basic mine upgraded first. Then get the hydroponics farm. Minoc power. Minox. I've got way too many hydroponics farms on the capital world. I don't like that. Can't really do anything about it right now, though. Okay, so do we have a biolab? Yes, we do. Alright, so first things first, let's get the physics lab. This one will be an engineering facility. We've actually got quite a bit of influence coming in too, so we'll be able to start using planetary edicts to up our overall production in certain areas, which we could seriously use. And it might just be for like infrastructure projects to increase the speed that we construct buildings. What do we got here? Ooh, ugly. That's the big bad void clouds, where there's 8 of them, not just 1. Okay, and then this one will be an engineering facility. Boopity boop boop. Now, Minoc Power, Zukoka. I need to replace these power plants. So mineral processing plant, yes, do want. But we'll do a mining network first because it's cheaper and it'll increase our minerals by a little bit. So let's pick this one. Uloran secured, and there we go. 500 society and energy credits, 40 influence, 347 unity. So that helps with our traditions a bit. In fact, we completed another one. There we go. Now we have a new life. Plus 10% to pop development, or sorry, pop growth speed. That's largely what I wanted there. Next up, we'll have Galactic Ambition to reduce the cost of frontier outpost upkeep, which will be fantastic. Castor Colony, please build that hydroponics farm sooner rather than later. Thank you very much. All right, we're going to put this guy over here. I'll put another hydroponics farm up there, I think. I wonder, can we get a governor? Spiritual unity. Lasts 10 years for increased unity output, but increased governing ethics attraction. I don't really like that, but whatever. Let's get a new governor. Do we have an architectural interest? Yes, we do. Very good. Okay, so this gives us, we can do 3. Let's go ahead and do this. That increased it to 29. This will increase it to 30. And this will increase it to 31. Not a huge deal, but, you know, bonuses are bonuses. That did drop that down from about 47 months to 40 months, so there's that. So we don't need to worry too much about energy for a little while, now that we have that Betharian plant online. Let's replace this. Here's the processing plant. Then we can upgrade this to a biolab. But first, I think we will upgrade the mining network.
System survey complete.
Need to worry about replacing some of these hydroponics farms. Maybe this one. Yeah, it's on an energy tile, so. Dun 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 dun. Sometimes I make exceptions for space stations that produce like very little in terms of resources, but they're giving me like a strategic resource. I think those are kind of worth it. Not always. Okay, where was that other primitive civilization that we found? Construction complete. Castor Colony, all done. We can upgrade that mining network. Now, Zukoka, I just need to finish that one. Dun, 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 dun. I gotta say, the changes to how you develop and manage your planets is so bloody different in 2.2. It's almost scary. I've been doing quite a bit of research in my spare time, so I can have an understanding, like, right off the bat, whenever this change occurs. But there's just some things that I'm not going to be able to fully grasp it until we get the change and I'm able to have it in front of me and I can see it and make those decisions on my own. Okay, atmospheric manipulation, very good. We don't have the production targets edict because of that. Okay. You know what? I am actually going to get atmospheric filtering first. Increase our habitability a little bit. Now, Castor Colony. Let's go ahead and build the hydroponics farm there. And then that'll leave us open to replace this with a mining network. By the time this is all done and this hydroponics farm disappears and becomes a mining network, we should have not only this hydroponics farm built, but this pop fully grown on the tile. So we should be okay there. We're up to plus 38 minerals. We have already increased our minerals output by plus 20. It only took about an hour. But hey, gains are gains. I am not complaining. What we really need to pay attention to is our energy. That is starting to sink back down a little bit. But we do want it to be fairly high because we want to terraform. Alright, you. Automatic exploration, please. Faction founded. The National Prosperity Council. Peaceful means. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, whatever. Where was that? Piscus 3? No, not that one. This one. This one. The 22 tile world with the minerals modifier plus a physics to science modifier. Lacking 61 influence. Oof, that's okay.
Construction complete.
That's okay. We'll get that pretty quick. We're getting plus 3 every month right now. Okay, there we go. Hydroponics farm done. We're getting enough food. Zukoka. By the time this one's gone, we'll still have like plus 0 food. Plus 0 food. Fantastic. I think the next building I'll put down here... I don't know, actually. Standardized cruiser patterns. There we go. What to do next? These options all kind of suck. This is gonna take a long time. Nope, don't want to do that. Let's just do afterburners. Do we have a rocketry expert? Ooh, expertise psionics. No problem. Didn't need that. Anyways, a bit late to the party there, buddy. No problem. No problem. Okay. Yeah, minerals there. Menoch power. This guy's done, so let's get a power plant online for him. Start raking in some more energy credits, baby. Okay, now there's this tile that's generating plus 2 physics. I'm going to put a science lab on it.
Research complete.
Why? Well, this planet actually, you know what? All 4 of these tiles with all 4 of those tiles with extra physics. I'm going to put physics labs on them because that planet is generating extra physics. Okay, so we have automatic exploration protocols now, and I can move on a little bit to other stuff. Let's get this specialized combat computers, though, because that's a pretty decent one. Put the computing expert back in there. Whew. I really should build the spaceports around the other worlds. I can upgrade this one. There's that. Because we have cruisers now, so we should be able to get all the way up to level 5. Yeah.
System survey complete.
Building cruisers would be nice. We can
Construction complete.
build a few... what's it called? I'm going to shift this guy. He's migrating, so he's going to disappear. So I'd rather he leave the building that's only generating 3 minerals rather than the one that's generating more science. All right, what do we got here? Okay, this guy's done. Boop. There we go. So I'll put this guy here for now.
Complete.
What else we got? Zukoka. There we go. Next mining network. Very good. Castra colony. Let's have a look. See. Oh yeah, we were going to put this guy. Need more food again. Dang it.
System survey complete.
Alright, I think I'm just going to have to do a bunch of hydroponics farms on this world for the foreseeable future. It would be great if cross-platform gets implemented in the 2.2 update. Yeah, I know a lot of people want it. Honestly, I'm not really holding my breath that that's ever going to be a thing. I hate to be a Debbie Downer in this respect, but yeah, I don't see it happening honestly. That's just me, though. That's just me being a poo face. My god, why didn't you cheer up for once, Moby? Oh my god, you're such a negative Nancy. How much longer for our next tradition? 9 months, and then we get our next ascension perk, which is going to be mind over matter, which does absolutely nothing. That's my one complaint about the Psionic Ascension path, is that the first Ascension perk to go down that path does extremely little. It gives you a technology option where completing it does next to nothing. Gives you, like I said, gives you access to a new type of army or army attachment. I can't remember which. I think it's an army. But like apart from that, it does nothing. Whereas the other two, upgrading to cyborgs, gives some pretty dang good production bonuses, enhancements to your leaders, all of your leaders, I might add. And then the other one, which is the biological one, well, you don't have full gene tailoring yet, but you get +2 trait points, which allows you to genetically modify some species just a little bit more. The Brain Blast boys. I agree. We should do that. We should do that, actually. Just recruit a bunch of armies, and then see if I can rename every single one. Brain Blastians. Well, these options all suck. Let's just get a cheap one. Centralized Command. This gives us the Military Academy. It does increase the army build speed, which is kind of nice. I might actually build a few of those. Yeah, I might just do that.
System survey complete.
Get a couple military academies and use like the expensive, because I really don't. I don't really care much for the military academy. I've like never used it, but the extra plus 25% to army build speed can be kind of handy in a pinch when you really want to quickly build up some armies and you're building up like xenomorph armies or something silly, you know. Okay, so where did that pop migrate to? He's on Menoch Power now, isn't he? Yes, he is. Okay. You go in here. Science lab. There we go. Tradition. And there we go. Galactic Ambition. Online. Now we are back up to 4.42 monthly influence. We should be able to build this. Yes, we can. Alright, new Ascension perk. Consecrated Worlds. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I think I was going to get like Technological Ascendancy for our third pick. That'd be a good one. It'd be good to get right now, but let's get mine over matter. The Psi Core building is now available, and Psionic armies can be recruited. So yeah, let's take a look. So the actual telepathy option, like I said, gives you Psionic armies. Which they're all right. We don't have access to them right now, which is kind of a lie. The thing said we could do them right now. Let's do self-aware colony ships, because I like cheap colony ships. What else? These are awful options.
System survey complete.
These are all awful options.
System survey.
Let's get carrier operations. Maybe let's give us another Voidcraft technology. And I might want some carrier cruisers.
Research complete.
Oh, hey, Colonial Bureaucracy. There's something good. Let's get that. I want to increase our core sector systems. I know. We have telepathy, and that would be handy. Blah, blah, blah. But we don't need to rush to pick that just yet. Okay, so what's our next thingy going to be? I'm really thinking we're going to go towards the Harmony Tree, because we could really use the Paradise Dome to help with some Unity generation and food output, because all I have are hydroponics farms 1s, which is awful. We need to fix that. More Unity is great. We'll get traditions faster. More food is great. We'll get pops faster. Like, Everybody's starving again already. Brutal. That way we can replace some of these bloody hydroponics farms on the home world. Probably even get rid of this one. Hello. Okay, cool. And then we got one on Menoch Power, which we're gonna transform that way. Which army is stronger, psionic or synthetic? I mean, it's personal preference, really.
Construction complete.
You don't really have a synthetic army. It's robot and droid armies, if I recall right. Honestly, the things that I look at are which one does the most damage. That's really all I look at. Which ones have the highest damage stat? But to be totally honest, let's research that. Explorer's texts, we can do that too. Zuricor, dope. Hey, they're our first trader. Nice. So, yeah, okay. Once we get some terraforming online on this planet,
System survey.
we can trade off some more minerals for, some excess energy for more minerals. Let's get some spaceports constructed, and then we can upgrade the run on Zukoka. 2, 3. Actually, let's get some. We would like to trade for minerals. Let's get some right now. Boop. There we go. Spaceport. Level 5. Thank you very much. Don't have the battleship's technology yet, so that's fine. We'll just leave it alone. Very good. What was I going to say? The psionic armies, they still have decent health and damage stats, but their major saving grace, sorry, their major gimmick is that they have a lot of morality and they do a lot of morale damage. When you do a boatload of morale damage to enemy fleets, if you drop their morale low enough, enemy armies, if their morale is down to like, I think it's 50%, their armies are only doing 75% damage. If the morale drops down to like 25% and lower, their armies are only doing 25% damage. So like morale, it can be pretty bloody significant. So I need Alpine World, right? Yes, Alpine. Okay, so we're going to terraform this into an Alpine world. It will take 1,800 days. That's fine. 6 years, not too bad. 6-ish years. We are investing into the future. And the other cool thing is that this will get rid of all these tile blockers, which we already have the Ascension perk to clear them anyways, but the Master's Teachings Philosophical Mindset Empire Edict. Okay, what's that? Can't remember. Plus 10% to society and plus 1 leader capacity. Not great, but not bad. Do we have the influence? Yeah, we kind of do. Let's go ahead and activate it. Plus 3 influence. Still pretty good. Okay, what other modules can we build here? Oh, assembly yards. That's it. So I do believe that like Android or like droid and robot armies, if I'm this is 100% memory. I don't think droid and robot armies have to worry about morale because, you know, they're robots. Psionic armies are still pretty good, but they have high morale and do high morale damage. So they can really neuter the effectiveness of enemy armies. And that it kind of helps protect your armies. Xenomorph armies, they have like pretty good damage and high health. So they're fairly tanky. And then I would honestly, like arguably the most powerful armies are Jane Warrior armies. They are pretty goddamn powerful. They have quite a bit of health. They do a lot of damage. Those are from the biological ascension path. I forget which part you get them in. The first part, like doing the first ascension perk. I can't remember. Doesn't matter. But anyways, arguably the most powerful. But Yeah, each one has its own kind of little gimmick. Alright. Let's get the solar panel network. Then a level... Oops, no, not that. I don't need a science ship. I need a level 2 upgrade, thank you. Same here. Solar panel network. And level 2 upgrade. Because I want to get orbital hydroponics farms on both of those stations as well. That'll help with the food problems. And that will let me get more buildings online for other stuff. What other stuff am I talking about? I don't really know yet. Put this guy here. Let's get a science lab on the way. Okay, let's see. What do we got? We got crap. We got crap, crap, and more crap. Beautiful. I like it. All right, let's get Garanthium mining, because that one's pretty good. Plus 10% ship hull points if we have a source of Garanthium. I've never knew that Gene Warriors was a thing. Yeah, they're powerful. I forget. Like I said, I forget when you get them. Either by getting engineered evolution. I'm pretty sure it's when you do this engineered evolution, because it gives you gene seed purification, and that gives you the Gene Warriors. Because evolutionary mastery gives you the genetic resequencing technology, and that's so you can gene modify all the pops on your colonies and stuff. But you get gene seed purification, that gives you Gene Warrior armies. They're really powerful. But I'm not going to lie, 90% of the time, I don't bother with any of these special armies, and I just build basic assault armies. Because the strong armies tend to be significantly more expensive. Like some of them, instead of just costing 60 minerals, some of them are like 360 minerals. That is essentially the cost of 6 assault armies, except it's one army. And I just look at it as, you know, why would I want like one significant, like, why would I want one significantly strong army when I can just have 6 more regular assault armies?
Research complete.
And this is why I don't really feel too strongly about army damage bonuses outside of like army attachments and general traits. Because, you know, why do you need all that when you can just build a crap load of armies? A defending garrison, even on a big colony like this one, a size 24 colony, you can still put on 24 defense armies of whatever kind of army you want, and give them the, you know, attachments galore to make them, you know, as formidable as possible. They're still going to lose to an invasion force of 300 assault armies. It doesn't matter, you know. If you have the resources and can fund and recruit that many armies, go for it. Like, why else do you need any? And this is just basic assault armies. Why would you need any other kind? Takes a year to grow them, basically. Oh yes, the regular armies. Yes, they take a long time. That is correct. Don't really care for the options here, but you know what? They're pretty decent. Leader. No, not worry about that. Okay, so this one's done. Let's get the orbital hydroponics farm. This one is also done. Let's get the orbital hydroponics farm. Okay, so we still got quite a bit of energy left. I'm gonna dump it into Zero Core because I want a bunch of minerals. Boop boop. There we go. Spaceport. We can't upgrade the spaceport anymore. We don't have battleships. I don't really see much point in upgrading these ones, aside from being able to build cruisers on them. It's going to be a significant investment. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to say screw that. Not upgrade them. Here's what I am going to do. I'm going to pop into Ship Designer and build and design some of our cruisers. Let's see. Let's take a look. Rename. It's not separate. Super Duodecahedron. Okay, so let's call it that. I don't think I'm spelling this correctly. Super Duodecahedron. Don't care. It's stupid. It's silly. That's what I want. Alright, cold fusion reactors at the wazoo. Let's do a couple things of armor. Actually, you know what? Let's just clear those slots. How expensive is this cruiser? We're going to try to make it as cheap as possible. 465. 435, and that's 0 power. I kind of like that. Intermediate combat
Research
computer.
complete.
Definitely want that.
System survey complete.
Ship mounted gravity sensors. Okay, so let's do cold fusion reactor. What else can we put on? Afterburners? Yeah. I mean, the more stuff I put on, the more expensive these cruisers get. So I think we'll leave them at 515. There, that's fine. So I'm going to get rid of the Seperduacidron. The Seperduacidron. Go away. But we've got the Super Duodecahedron class cruiser. Clearly better. So in retrospect, its quantity over quality kind of makes sense. Yeah. I mean, not 100%, but I mean, it's largely cheaper and more efficient to just build a whole bunch of armies. When you have the option, when you have enough resources and the option to have, 300 Gene Warrior armies or just 300 plain assault armies, it doesn't make a hell of a lot of difference, believe me. Synapse interceptors already? Okay. Because if you have, when you have that many friggin' armies, if you gave them the correct attachments and they have a decent general, it doesn't matter what kind of armies they are. You can land them on a planet, probably even without bombarding the planet, and they'll just slaughter whatever defenders are there because there's only ever a maximum of 25 defending armies. Slave armies are also pretty good. I forget what their gimmick is, though. I think they're just like a solid kind of balanced army is all that they have going for them. All right, let's get some cruisers built. Do I want to do the cruiser assembly yard? Yeah. Alright, we'll wait for that. That's fine. Won't take too long. Menoch Power. I need to go back here because I guarantee there's more people there. Hey, look at that. There's more people. They need buildings. They need stuff to do. So I'm going to put this guy here. You're going to get a fancy new power plant, baby. And you're going to like it.
System survey complete.
Anyways, whatever I'm babbling about regarding armies, like don't take it as gospel. It's not the be all end all. I mean, people do like more powerful armies, and people like in certain situations you are kind of, oh my god, this leader just died, damn it. In certain situations you are better off getting the more powerful armies just because you don't have the resources to have a lot of armies, so you just want to build, like instead of 300, you just want to build 30 of like the strongest, most efficient armies you can. In that instance, yeah, you are way better off just getting, Gene Warrior armies or whatever. Why is this going to take so long? That's fine. That's fine. All right, let's build a basic science lab. Now, we want this down here. You're going to be minerals. You're going to be a processing plant or just regular? Yeah, just a regular mining network. I can't believe it's been an hour 15 already.
Construction complete.
I will be. Sorry about that. I will be shutting her down. There we go. That just dropped the price of our cruisers.
Construction complete.
6 of them. Scientist gains trait. Oh, that's awesome.
System survey complete.
Yeah, so about another 45 minutes, then I'm actually going to call her a night. It'll be about 8 o'clock my time, and that's actually not long before my bedtime. With this change in my schedule. Ooh. Okay, how much longer for this terraforming is what I want to know. That's going to be our next colony. 570 odd days, so 2 in-game years. That'll go by pretty quick. Okay, we've got basic science lab. We're going to make this a biolab. I really wish this Gaia world had a planet modifier. That would be so awesome. Let's see. We're going to 2.7 Unity from that. 5.0 from that. Not bad. So we should actually probably get the planetary capital available because that generates more Unity and a planetary administration, which is nice. We'll be gearing towards that, on top of gearing towards the Paradise Dome in our traditions. Increase and just doing things to increase our Unity output so we can get these traditions at a still relatively good rate. Adopting harmony, increase our happiness by 10%. Good. That'll be a good pick. Prosperity would be an excellent pick too. Like, yeah, debating doing that. No, we'll leave it.
Situation log updated. Construction.
Row aliens. What do we got? Ooh, oh, what the? It looks pretty molluscoid to me. Cool. Where is that? Oh, up there. Okay. Yeah, there's a whole, like, we've only explored not even a quarter of the galaxy, maybe like a fifth of the galaxy. So there's a whole bunch of empires we still have not discovered out there.
System survey complete. Special
Once that planet's terraformed. Ooh, the Larongo Authority. Hello. They are militarist and authoritarian. Okay, cool. Everybody's overwhelming compared to us right now. Okay, Larongo Authority. Let's offer a trade deal. Would you like some food? No? Okay, how about an instant transfer of food? See? AIs love food so much. They're always struggling with food. It's really sad.
Construction complete.
Oh, we can get a new tradition. Okay, this one needs to be a physics lab. Well, it doesn't need to be, but it's going to be. Harmony. Adopt harmony. More happiness. A little bit more production across the board. No huge differences because there's still a cap on happiness depending on the habitability of the world they're on.
Construction complete.
There we go. All right, let's get that mining network 2. We'll probably be able to get rid of more hydroponics farms.
System survey complete. System survey
once
complete.
Once my brain actually starts working and I'm able to finish my sentence. Once we get the Paradise Dome, because it generates a pretty decent amount of food by itself. These hydroponics farms are only generating 3. Pretty sure the Paradise Dome generates 5, so we'll be able to get rid of some more of these hydroponics farms and replace them with something useful. Kind of sad that our computing scientist passed away. Like, he was a pretty good scientist. He was around for a long time. Ooh, expertise state
System survey complete.
This guy's gonna die. Yeah, all 3 of these scientists are actually gonna die, so yeah, let's take the expertise statecraft now while I still can. Oh, there's a spark of genius? Really?
Construction.
How did I not notice that? Okay, all that's done. So let's get the spark of genius guy in there and expertise industry guy. Get to work, you lazy bums. Very good, very nice. Probably down to about a year left on that terraforming, or less. Oh, way less. 100 days. Damn. So here's something we can do. Let's go ahead and... well, maybe not here. Yeah, no. I'm going to do it on... Which planet is closer? Minoc Power, way closer. Okay. Colony ship? Where's the option? Oh, yeah. It's the very bottom one. I'm clearly more tired than I think I am. Oof. Is this still your random empire? Yes. Still the random empire. I've since reformed our government, so we don't have those pretty crappy civics. I took mining guilds and functional architecture. Functional architecture, not one of the best civic options. I totally could have gone with like cutthroat politics. But our influence is fine. And functional architecture is helping us with developing our colonies because... the buildings are cheaper, and it combines nicely with a governor with architectural sense. For example, this governor, and activating the infrastructure projects planetary edict.
System survey complete.
There we go. We got a new colony ready for colonization, for lack of a better term. I know. I am not amusing. Believe me, you don't have to tell me that. Alright, we're going to put a power plant down here. Energy grid coming online. That'll be great. Especially later on once we get the tradition that has it generating unity. Okay, so. This is definitely going to be a minerals planet. With some science.
System survey complete.
Not much of the science department though, because there's...
Construction complete.
Oh, sorry, had a big coronavirus sneeze. Anyways, not going to do too much in the science department here. Because, I could get another cruiser. There's only 4 tiles with physics science on them.
System survey complete.
Man, this colony ship. It must be that time of night where my nose just decides to not cooperate. Could use more science ships.
Complete.
Alright, colony ship. What's up? Go colonize. Let's see. Let's put them here. Puerto Mines. Let's call it the Gulag. It's almost strictly mining, so it's a Gulag. So now, in the expansion planner, you can see there is the planet is currently colonizing status symbol on it. It's not actually being colonized, like there isn't the colony. The colony is not developing or anything like that, but there's one flying over there to colonize it. It has been queued for colonization, so it's in the works. It's on the way. Okay, what are we doing here now? Let's do an engineering facility. Could use more engineering science, I think. Excuse me. How are we doing on food? We're actually okay on food for a little bit. Partially because of those orbital hydroponics farms that I added in the other spaceports.
Construction complete.
61 months for the next tradition. Ugh. Alright, upgrading that power plant. I had a gulag as well. It was a food world where I'd send all the pops who had low happiness because their faction was suppressed. That works. I suppose it's kind of silly calling it a gulag when I don't have any slaves. Okay, zappity zappers. Looking at 2.0K fleet power. Yep, we are still totally pathetic compared to everybody else. Everybody else is overwhelming or superior in almost every respect. I don't even have deflectors. Deflectors on our cruisers would be fantastic. Okay, what do we got here again? Alien vessels. Oh, that's just a void cloud. Okay, these guys can annihilate it. No problem. It worked very well. Yeah, I don't doubt that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna let the game keep going. Let's go ahead and follow the zappity zappers.
Construction
Their
complete.
adventures into destroying void clouds. BRB.
System survey complete. Construction complete. Colonization in progress. System survey complete.
Yeah, robots are very good on mining planets because they have that minerals bonus right from the get-go, but more importantly, like, it gets better over time as well. There goes the computing scientist. He's dead. So let's throw the particles scientist in there. Oh no, wait, that was the spark of genius scientist that just died. Oh, that's awful. Ooh, psychic. Let's recruit that guy. Yeah, not a bad pick. What else do we got? These guys are going to die soon too. All of them are going to die soon. Okay, so we got a psychic leader on backup. Plus 10% to all research speeds. Not bad.
System survey complete.
Kind of regretting not taking technological ascendancy. Okay, let's go over to Puerto Gulag and we can get rid of this frontier outpost now. Bye-bye.
Research complete.
Alright, here we go.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Yeah, I know, there's a battle going on. This is a bad time to be doing this. Alright, let's get the planetary capital. We might lose our 2 corvettes.
Situation log updated.
We might not. Well, that was quick. Alright, where are our science ships? Where the hell is this guy going? Oh, way over there. I think I'm just going to build a new science ship and put a new scientist in it. I think that's the play. Alright. Do we have a good scientist for that? No. We just have the careful guy. Actually, this dude would be great for surveying stuff. The psychic scientist.
Construction complete.
Maybe I'll build a second science ship then. Actually, no. No, I'll just build the one because the psychic scientist is the backup for the research projects. There we go. All right. Oops. No, don't survey. Research the projects. Actually, I should send these zappity zappers into here. Let's see if they run into any more hostiles. I'll put them on evasive just in case. Okay, what do we got here? We need the temple and the thing, the other thing. All right, let's move this guy here. Boop. There we go. So, Autochthon Monument. That's it. 50 minerals for the Autochthon Monument. That's awesome. Okay, and the temple, 50 minerals as well. Beautiful. Built in 148 days. That's a lot faster than normal. You gotta be kidding me. So we'll put this guy here first, get the temple and monument online first, and then we will... Where the hell... I guess we'll put the Frontier Hospital here, Frontier Clinic here, excuse me.
System survey complete. System survey complete.
Oh, the other thing we can do is we can activate the spiritual unity on this planet as well. I think we'll do that later once we get the pop for the temple fully grown.
Situation log updated.
We already lost the spiritual unity bonuses on these planets even. Unreal. I gotta admit, I think the thing that I'm looking forward to most with the possibility of future DLC is more music tracks.
Research complete.
Let's grab these deflectors. 15 months for that. There we go, battleships. Do want. Where'd the Voidcraft guy go? Did he die? No, he's right there. Do your science ships have automated exploration yet? Yes, they do. One of my favorite technologies, because I really hate micromanaging all those. Shaggy, 8209. Thanks for coming. Good to see you.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
Okay, so there isn't another hostile fleet here in the Korash system. That's actually good. So let's get these guys to pull back and get repaired. Alright, the temple is built. Building a spaceport as well. What next? I don't know. What do we do next? Psionic power. We're still building a thing. Or sorry, growing a pop, I should say. This pop is growing on a building already. Okay, I guess we just kind of sit and wait a little bit right now. I can't build a cruiser. We don't have enough minerals. The curators. We no longer have their bonus. Let's get that back. You know what we really need is the artisan troop. Badly. One of my favorite techs too, for the same reason. Always a bonus when I get it early in the game. My only complaint about it is you gotta stop what you're doing like right away if another special project pops up while they're exploring. Cloud lightning conduits, okay. And you gotta tell them to go do that like right now if they can. Otherwise, it'll just sit there and you'll forget about it. Or at least I'll forget about it because I'm old and not very smart. I'm going to get one more cruiser. I think it's safe to say we are done the beginning portions of the game. We have moved on to the mid-game. Seeing as how we're past the 50-year mark. That's just my personal opinion. I think that the early game and like the beginning of the game is strictly the first 50 years. 24 tile world, not too. Oh, artisan troop! What did I just say about the artisan troop? Hey, we could really run into the artisan troop. Sure as shit, we run into the artisan troop right around the same time that I do not have the funds to get their help. That is depressing. We wish to become your patron. Oh, it only costs 1,000 minerals. Okay, or 1,000 energy, excuse me. Okay, so I think we're just going to save up a whole crap ton of minerals and energy in order to get the artisan troops help, because we really need some additional unity coming in. Kind of regret queuing up that cruiser right about now. That's okay. Our economy is okay. We could really use more energy, so that's why I'm building up. That's why I'm building up Menoch power. There we go. Okay, let's get a solar panel network here, and we'll leave it at that. Old man yells at plantoid. You say you're kidding, but I don't think you're really kidding. Besides, I 100% agree with you. That is why I always build an extra science ship that assists research at my capital planet and then use it to research special projects as they come up. Yes. Normally I do that too. I'm not doing that right now. Maybe because I'm stupid, but eh. Let's just get red lasers. 16 months. That's a quick project. Over and out.
Evading
So
hostile
is it
fleet.
artisan troop? What the? What do we got here? Void clouds again. Really? Let's go annihilate them. Still have to micromanage the special projects, but at least the other ships can continue auto-exploring. Yes. It's a lot less than normal, though. The Compact of Zactoria. Okay. Hi. Now, in case you forget, this is on insane difficulty, so they have big production bonuses, and it's on high AI aggression, and they were all advanced AI starts. So that's why they seem to be kicking our asses in the expansion department, but I guarantee they're all overreaching. That's why if I talk to any of them... Let's form a non-aggression pact with these guys. Not those guys. What about these guys? If we offered food, especially monthly food. Holy crap, look at it go.
Research complete.
Broken Cybrex war farms. Finally. Finally, we got another Cybrex event. Can he research this one? Absolutely not. This guy can do it, though. Research projects. Okay, so we got a non-aggression pact, and we have colonial centralization. Ooh, hypercoms forum, yes. This will help with our unity. Hell yes. Okay, we almost have our next pop on the temple done, so I'll queue up
Situation log
frontier
updated.
flag. Upsilon aliens, eh? Uh-oh. Eh, we just lost a scientist. That's okay. Why don't we put the... Let's just put the psychic guy in here for now. He can gain some levels. Hegemony of Sildus. Alright. Another empire is somewhere right in here. In this star system, they have that colonized or something. That's why there's just this magic chunk missing. So it could be another empire like in this entire area of the galaxy. It's kind of looking like it is. Hey, the Grassapor Chroniclers are no longer closing their space to us. Normally an overwhelming AI is domineering. Depends on civics. Well, yeah, I mean, it depends on their AI attitude and their opinion of you.
Situation log updated.
Suck it, Void Cloud. Nobody likes you. Okay, so who's there in the...
Construction
Research projects in there.
Complete.
Beautiful.
Special project complete. Anomaly found.
Archaeological project completed. Beautiful. Good. What do you want? Alright, move that there. What else do we got? Research complete. Red lasers done. Ooh, quantum energy states. Yeah. We'll take. Where is the industrial guy? There he is. Alright, I'm thinking it's time to be looking for another potential colony again. Terraforming candidate discovered, eh? Well, there was this size 23 world. It does have the bleak modifier, but still, it's a size 23 world. It has 10 minerals by default on it. Not bad. With modifiers, I can be producing quite a bit. And we've got a 21 tile world. Where's this? Ah, it's right down here, eh? Wouldn't be a bad one. Okay, we got to talk to the artisan troop. It is a deal. There we go. Excuse me. Very good, very nice. We're on a roll. We're on a roll. Okay, I would love to upgrade to a planetary capital, but I don't want to just yet.
System survey complete.
Because I'm trying to save up minerals. Okay, what about the power colony?
Debris.
Let's keep you there.
System survey.
Debris
complete.
analyzed. What's going on? Razzlegathy. We had a couple colonies in a system called Razzlegathy in the Blorg playthrough. Razzlegathy mines, anyone? Razzlegathy Gulag? Bringing back any fond memories? No? Me neither. Okay, so this Arctic world... Oh, no, not that one. This one. So we've got a 19-tile Arctic world, no planet modifiers, and then we also have 24-tile Savannah world. Garanchu Citizen League. Ooh, hello. Our warriors salute you. Let me guess. Hey, I called it! There's somebody right in here. Now, there's one more person. There's probably like a... What do we got? +3 minerals. Where's that? Oh, over there. Probably got like a little tiny, recently enlightened empire, like right there in that little pocket. Well, we are encountering our
System survey
neighbors.
complete.
Yeah, no planetary capital yet. Captain, we cannot build a planetary capital yet. We do not have the resources to afford that, along with getting an art monument. Alright, one more month and then we can purchase an art monument. Oh, well, not while the game's paused, obviously.
Found.
Ooh, anomaly. Research, please. Boop. We wish to commission an art piece. It is a deal. We're going to put this one on the Gulag. I think I'm going to put it here where the one food is. Because a Paradise Dome on this +3 food would be great. That'll be like 8 food total on that one spot. The greater good. 78 months for the next thing. That is going to change.
Anomaly found.
Guaranteed. Art monument, baby. A fortuitous event. A fortuitous event.
System survey complete.
I hope we find some good planets up here in this area because there's some nice systems for some decent amounts of resources. Okay, maybe not. That one only has 3 minerals. This one has 3 minerals guaranteed, +4 energy, so not too bad. Hey, somebody migrated off of the Zukoka again. Beautiful. Stop doing that, please. Ocean beneath the ice. Ooh.
Updated.
Mount Deep Sea Expedition. Yes, please do. So Castra... Nope. Knock Power probably has another migrant. Does it not? No? Oh, you're on the Gulag. Sweet. That's even better.
System survey complete.
You're going on the art monument, buddy. Enjoy. And the other thing I can do... Do we have enough? One more month and then I should be able to activate spiritual unity on every planet.
System survey complete.
That'd be awesome. There we go. Okay. Spiritual unity. Spiritual unity. Spiritual unity. Spiritual unity. Okay, that did not do as much as I'd hoped. It only upped our unity output by about 3 points. But once this art monument comes online, it'll be worth it. We're getting 5.76 from a heritage site and 3.1 from
System
a temple.
survey complete.
Not bad. I'll take it. You could put a frontier outpost on one of the systems instead of colonizing a planet. Yes, I could. If I simply wanted the space resources, that's definitely an option. 15.25 unity from the art monument. Beautiful. How much did that cut down on our next traditions? Oh, down to 50 months. I like it. We should save up for another art monument and put it on Menoch Power and put it on this blank tile right here. Or, sorry, empty tile. I think that's the play. Do we have Curator Insight? Yeah, we got it for a while still. Dang, that's surprising. Quantum energy states. Yes. Antimatter power. Yeah. Okay. 127 months. You know what? That's fine. Antimatter power is good.
Special project complete.
Special project complete. Ooh, more living metal, eh? Really? Subterranean ocean. Might want to put a frontier outpost in that system because it has a source of living metal, which isn't too bad. Plus, it has... well, it would give us +5 to the Mutagen Merchant Guild. It gives us +5 to engineering for the spot where the living metal is. We also get +3 minerals and +2 energy. Not too bad. Probably not much else because I don't think the borders would be big enough to get any other systems. Which is fine. I don't need everything. I think I'm going to save up and get another art monument. Let's see.
System survey complete.
Not that this won't be the best trade, but alright, I'm going to talk to Zero Core. We would like to trade for minerals. Oh, right. We need 1,000, don't we? Yes, we do. I don't want to do this. This would only give me 300 minerals. We take a huge loss.
Incoming transmission.
It's the same ratio, regardless. Monthly Teldark crystals. Yeah, sure. I have 2 sources of terraforming gas? Interesting. I do. There's one right there, and there's 2. Huh. Right there in Zukes.
Science ship under attack. Situation
What?
log updated. Evading hostile fleet.
Why is the science ship under attack? Run away!
Research complete.
Where did these dinglings come from? You know what? I think it's time to destroy them. Those are probably the life tree protectors. Okay, hypercomms form. Done. Beautiful. Let's see. Let's get the Frontier Hospital, I
System
think.
survey complete.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Anomaly found.
This looks like ancient signs of battle.
System
This will
survey
probably be
complete.
the last Cybrex artifact. In fact, I really hope it is.
Situation log
Called it.
updated.
It's not the Cybrex one, though. It's Mount Graveyard Expedition. Okay. So this guy can do it. Just go automatically explore.
System survey complete.
You can do this. What the... Okay, a few more months and then we can dump 1,000 energy, get 500 minerals, get the next art monument. Really be raking in some unity. Yes. 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 And we're pretty close to the Paradise Dome too, so we'll be able to get even more unity by replacing some of these hydroponics farms with Paradise Domes. Things are going to be looking up. So let's put this guy here on the empty tile, because that's where we're going to put the art monument. All this pre-planning. All right, one more month. Oops. Too soon. Oh, we got our science ship back. Go back to exploring, please. Alright, Zuracor. Trade for minerals. Give me 500 hot minerals, please. Now we go to the Artisan Troop. Commission an art piece. It's a deal. And we go to Menoch Power. Build it there. Beautiful. I hope we get the last event for the Cybrex soon, because I want to get to the Cybrex home system and plop a frontier outpost down right away.
Special project complete.
Space
Situation
amoebas.
log updated.
Dun dun dun. We might lose our corvettes.
Special
Either that or we'll
project
lose a
complete.
cruiser. Special project complete. Beautiful. Maybe not.
Situation
Maybe
log
these
updated.
amoeba will just get absolutely shredded. That works too. Alright, so this guy needs to come back. Do that special project, please.
System survey complete.
Get the debris! Get the debris!
Special project complete.
Space amoebas forever. Plus 5 to energy credits. Let's upgrade this spaceport because we're going to put a hydroponics farm there. I've never completed the Cybrex chain. What is so special with their planet? It's not a planet. It's a ring world. That's why it's special. It is a ruined ring world. If you have it in your territory, you well, having any mega structure in your empire's borders increases the odds of seeing mega engineering pop up by a significant amount once you have all the prerequisites for it completed. So that's the first thing that's good about it. Secondly, once you get mega engineering, you don't need the ascension perk. You can repair that ring world if you can afford it. And a ring world, like less than 100 years in, is massively powerful. It's 4 size 25 Gaia worlds. You can go ahead and colonize them like right away. It's just really, really good. Of course, you do have to repair each section individually, which is like 20,000 minerals. If I wait, am I remembering this correctly? I'm pretty sure you still have to repair each ring world section separately, and it's still costing 20,000 individually. We would like to donate. Unsubscribe. Bugger off. Alright, so we got the thing online. The art monument is online. Why is it in... It's not getting as much unity. Why? Probably because of this guy's happiness bonus. Yeah, definitely the happiness bonus. But still, We're getting more Unity now. 17 months for our next tradition. Then we get the Paradise Dome. And then things are really, really rolling for us. Orbital Hydroponics Farm. Good. Do want. Oh, okay. The only time I got close... Their homeworld was in this space of an empire that had their borders closed to me, and they never opened them back up until the Scourge destroyed them. Well, that's unfortunate. But yeah, being able to get a ring world like really early in the game, and by really early I mean like in about anywhere between like 80 to about 120 years, it's pretty awesome. And honestly, the stories, out of all the stories, I like the Cybrex story the most. There's another empire right here because its borders are chunking away at this guy, so there's got to be another empire up in this section here. We got another little, what looks like possibly an uplifted empire right here. And then there's something in here taking a chunk out of that. What do we got? Amoeba breeding program, regenerative hull tissue, beautiful, delicious, 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 Wonder Bar. All right, let's rock and roll. Back to surveying the galaxy. So I'm hoping that we can get the Paradise Dome and I can start doing the Paradise Dome replacements before I shut down for the night, which is going to be in like 5 minutes here. And, you know, we start getting some decent amounts of food, get some more Unity coming in, all the good stuff. All the good stuff.
Construction complete.
Construction complete. We're okay for food again. Still not getting a growth bonus though, because we've been at 5,000 capacity food for a long time. Everything's going good though. Our economy is improving steadily. I want to say kind of slowly, but steadily. It's gone up. Our minerals have gone way down. We were at like 40 a while ago, but I think from all those cruisers that I built, it's now kind of shitty. I would really love to upgrade to a planetary administration, but I'm kind of nervous about that because it's like, fuck it, let's do it anyways. I wanted to make sure I had enough minerals for getting all these Paradise Domes.
Research complete.
9 months left on that. Frontier Hospital done. Let's go ahead and do Galactic Bureaucracy. Yes, please. Where is the statecraft scientist? Yeah. Start getting the statecraft guy some XP. Progress promotion lobby. Ooh. They become more pacifist. Rivalry. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. The main reason why...
System survey complete.
The main reason why the Cybrex is just so much more loved and liked by people is because great stream, Moby. I can't stay awake anymore. I need sleep. It's 4 a.m. Yeah, you're in the UK, right?
Construction
or well,
complete.
Clearly somewhere in Europe. But yeah, go get some sleep, buddy. I do appreciate you staying up, though. Thanks very much. And I hope to see you again real soon.
System survey complete.
Another rivalry. No, oh, it's the same guys. Never mind. They just declared it on each other. Dirt. Okay, so 4 months. Then we get the Paradise Dome. And then I can start building them. Aggression Pact. That's fine. But yeah, we'll be ending it here. Yeah. I think the Cybrex story is like the coolest. Just personal opinion, but people who play the game just like the Cybrex line more because the end result is so much better than with any of the other precursor events, because it's a ring world that you can take advantage of yourself, whereas all the other ones, like even the First League, the Voltom, the Ute, you get to their home system, and their home planet is a destroyed planet. And it's very, very, very unlikely that there's even a habitable world in that system. I don't think I've ever seen a habitable world in any of the precursor home systems, to be totally honest. Here we go, Paradise Dome coming online. Boopity boop boop. There we go. Now, Zukoka, how much to do? Ooh, war declaration. Oh, that's awesome. You guys do your thing. I'm going to have no part of it. Paradise Dome. Okay, Menoch power. Replace 170. Okay, so I can do one more, and then I got to wait a little bit. Alrighty then. Let's put this guy... you know what? Let's just switch these guys up. Put this guy over here on this one. We will salvage the materials. Oh, that was good timing. Thanks. Right when I needed a few minerals. Paradise Dome there. And the Twiddler Gulag. Paradise Dome there. Alrighty. That one is only costing 100 because of all the bonuses we have to reduce building cost. Now, let's see. How many of these can I upgrade? Planetary Capital. This one I can upgrade once. And Menoch Power. Can I upgrade this one at all? No, way too expensive. Not even close. But yeah, we also get a hypercoms for him, which is great. What am I going to do with this guy? All right, mining network.
Research complete.
That here. Okay, battleships are online. Beautiful. Do want, and there's the fortress. Let's get the fortress as well. Then all we need is 0-point power, and we'll have all the prerequisites for the mega engineering technology. Hopefully around the time that that comes around, we find the final Cybrex artifact, we locate their home system, and it's just going to be one big-ass party. Fingers crossed. Why can I see in this system? I don't understand. Alien Space Station. Unidentified Empire.
System survey complete.
Oh, it's because the Mutagen Merchant Guild are there. That's why.
System survey complete.
That is a mammalian planet. Okay.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
But there is a molluscoid station right there, from the looks of things. Interesting.
Construction complete.
All right. Need to be saving up some minerals for some hypercoms forums, methinks. Those are going to be expensive. All right, I'm going to save the game. It's been a fun evening. Thank you to everybody who came by and interacted with me in chat. Dauntless, Jurazon, several others. Who else had the purple text? I can't remember. Chad Thunderbowels, JB Holman. Thanks for coming. And I think that's it. Several others that came by. Might not have said anything in chat, but I saw you. Appreciate it. You know that your home system location determines which precursor chain you get, right? That's correct. And I'm like, if I recall right, where I am, it's kind of like the southwestern areas of the galaxy. You're pretty much gonna get the Cybrex. So I do always hope I spawn in that area. I can't remember the exact location mapping of it, but you know, it's entirely dependent on where in the galaxy you spawn. You're correct. Night Moby got that fun work tomorrow. Yeah, no kidding. A few of us do. But I'll download this, upload it to YouTube. See you, Chad Thunderbells. Thanks for coming tonight, buddy. So yeah, we'll be back Friday. I'm going to have Razor in the stream with me again. I watch your streams on YouTube often, but I was finally off work while you were streaming. Yeah, I appreciate it. I think a lot of people are off work right now. Plus, I'm starting earlier, like I said, because I'm having to go into work earlier, so I'm getting home earlier, and I'm starting earlier because I got to go to bed earlier. So yeah, there's a lot of that going on. Like I said, though, Friday, I'm going to have Razor on stream again. We're going to talk more about mechanics-oriented stuff. We're actually going to discuss the tier lists that we didn't talk about last week, the traits and civics tier lists that were made public earlier last week as well, which those of you that haven't, I recommend giving those a watch. Who knows when those will be made obsolete after 2.2 comes out. I will be redoing them, but he's going to be on stream with me again. We're going to talk about those, so it'll probably be another 3-hour plus stream between the two of us, because we do wind up discussing a lot. There's a lot to discuss. Anyways, yeah, those of you watching on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to the channel for more content. Dingle my dongle. Check out the other Stellaris Console playlists. Let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed this. Also, check out the links in the description. My Twitch channel, which I stream this off of. It'd be great to see more of you come by and watch me play live, so I can interact with you directly while I'm playing. My Twitter feed, which is a great way to keep in touch with me, and I'll post there important announcements, such as if I have to postpone or cancel a stream, and I also post there when I go live. And, of course, the Discord channel, where you're more than welcome to join. We've got about 100 members in there. Just about all of them play Stellaris Console Edition, and there's people from both platforms, Xbox and PS4, so if you want to set up multiplayer games, it's a pretty decent, small, quiet community to join and set up some games with people. All right, folks, enjoy the rest of the week. I'll be back Friday, which is, in fact, a holiday, so I might do something Thursday. Keep an eye on my Twitter, or if you're in the Discord, I'll post there. Probably not going to be Stellaris stuff. If I do decide to stream something Thursday, I might just wind up playing another game for fun. We'll see. We'll see you then. Enjoy the rest of the week. It's Mobius signing off. Peace!